Hello, everybody.
Definitely wants to win it. He definitely wants to win it.
I do
Oh,
I do
yeah.
want to win, but like I don't know. I'm just gonna try and have fun with it. It's just bingo.
All right, maybe a little bit of a backpedal there. You know, doesn't want to be made fun of if he loses. What do you think, Para? Do you think you got this in the bag, man?
Man, I don't know. Punky's been putting in the work, like the bingo work. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
All right.
I can never underestimate the
I'm
bingo
glad
team.
I'm glad he didn't reveal to the masses what I did offline.
Oh, don't
You
worry,
mean
my
doing a bingo, doing an
No.
offline bingo by yourself?
My reputation's been ruined.
Punkay
I'm just
taking
a
it very
dick.
You're
serious.
acting like it's some kind of crime doing a bingo.
It is. It's really sad.
Punkay with the highly illegal maneuvers. Well,
Yeah, the people want to see it, man.
I like how I'd say it's like just bingo, but I do like an offline bingo for like practice.
it'll be interesting. Punkay definitely been warming up. Have you done a lot of bingo, Para, lately? What's up with you?
No. I've done very limited bingo. I've done maybe like probably a maximum of 7 bingos
Oh, okay. Not
in
too
our
shabby.
lifetime.
I'm like around there.
All right,
I
well,
might like 10, I don't know.
so we might see some really amazing plays, but we might see some spaghetti, perhaps. So, Tara, what is
Indeed.
it like? What is it like representing an esports team in this event? Blue Esports. Can you give us, a little rundown? What are they all about?
It feels good. Like relatively new speedrunning team on Blue Esports. We're currently managed by Kevin Crunch. He's a nice guy. We've got a bunch of lovely new members. Yeah, it's really good. It always feels good to sort of represent like a team or organization or whatever.
Definitely. Taking
sounds good.
esports and speedrunning to the next level here. Paracusia.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like that's been my goal for a while now. It sort of coincides with GSA's goal as well, is to sort of bring a more professional approach to speedrunning.
People in my chat are saying there's no game audio.
Well, you better turn it on then.
Yeah, that sounds like a personal problem. I'm not sure if I'll be able to help you out very
Yeah,
much.
how does that fit into the interview?
Yeah, Punkay Jones.
Changing the
Being
topic.
wildly unprofessional.
Yeah.
Gonna have to cut him off there.
I don't understand what I even do about this. Why is there no audio going through my stream?
Press the graph button on Amrock.
Slight technical difficulties from Pancake
The
here.
graph button.
Yeah. So you can
So
just
simply,
refresh.
how
You
was
mean
your
like
day?
you mean in config?
My day's
No, just
been good.
the fucking. I mean the graph button.
I'm just
Okay.
trying to talk over
You get me
to
heated here. You get me
Mario
heated.
players. A lot of popping off here in the chat. Trying to get the sound figured out. I'll take this time though.
I clicked on it.
Is it working?
This isn't
now?
elite moral minority.
Elite moral
Elite
minority.
moral minority.
It is a hard name to read. I can understand.
Dude, it's dark. It's dark text on my dark background. My eyes hurt. Okay, I'm dumb. But anyway, this is not part of the bingo tournament. This is just a showcase. Just letting you know. This
Mario
is not
Monday.
part of
Monday.
the tournament.
Monday. It's gonna be popping off. Not only do we have this, but after this, we've got a non-stop 70-star race between Lunar Jump and Chizo 5, and Punkay will be commentating that with Pitt. That'll be
That
dope.
should be pretty cool.
Tara, help! There's no sound on my stream.
What do you want me to do?
Punkay asking for help. He's asking for help from his opponent.
I don't
Punkay-
know what to do.
Punkay been streaming for years now. It's no big deal if you don't mind, Punkay. We can move on. We'll just use Paracusia's audio, so not the end of the world.
I'm gonna be winning anyway, so it's
Oh,
it's fine.
okay. Wow. The cockiness now coming out from Paracusia. Feeling a lot better now that Punkay has ran into a bit of a roadblock.
Yeah, we're ready.
Good luck, boys. Thank you very much for joining us for this pregame interview, and we'll see you on the other side.
Ciao.
Yeah, good luck, gents.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, yeah.
Also take this time to announce that the bingo tournament being put on currently by GSA has moved on to round 2.
Yep, we did
So-
start that just yesterday.
Getting deeper into that thing, moving
Mhm.
along. It's been
Yep,
a
and-
lot of jam-packed action.
The further in that we get into the bingo tournament too, the faster the rounds will move because each round half of the players are gone and eliminated. So we're gonna
Right.
be picking up some serious speed here soon. So if you blink, you'll miss all the good races.
It's true. You don't want to blink. Keep those eyes wide open. Might
Yep.
need some tape to keep them open. And it looks like we are getting ready here.
Yeah, we might be into it already. Oh no. Punkay just had to
Okay.
clear his file.
Clearing it out, and the countdown is beginning. It is party time.
All right. I see the go message in chat. So both players, will be starting off here soon.
So Punkay, not actually been a huge bingo player until recently, but he's kind of been getting into it. The bingo tournament may have sparked
May
some
have
interest,
helped a little bit. Yep.
and now he is here showcasing for us on Mario Monday.
Mhm.
Paracusia, I don't know who has more experience, honestly, because Punkay's only just recently started doing it. And they're both very solid 120 players. Paracusia, nobody to sleep on. Definitely coming up in the 120 department.
Yeah,
Would
he's
not
been
be
doing really
surprising
well.
to see him nab a world record, honestly, in the coming months. He's been putting in that work, practicing. Very polished player, as we'll see. Has some solid movement.
I've talked with him recently. He seems really determined to, push it to the next level, and he could do it.
He could.
Yes, he really could.
So, looking at this board pit, what are you thinking, my man?
I mean, I looked at all the corners and the center square, right? And I'm not really sure yet. I haven't really found a row that I really like. Reach the castle roof is a really fast goal, and it's in common with a lot of rows, but I just haven't found something. I just haven't found that one thing that just pops out to me like, yes, do that. Usually I look for that one really nice row.
Yeah, I'm looking at top left, bottom right now.
Mhm.
Star number 1 from each stage does help you get a lot of stars. 100 point
Yeah.
star on SSL. There's not a whole lot of synergy going on here with that one.
It's not bad, actually. I think TLBR is not bad. Column 2 would be really good if it wasn't for 35 total stars, I think.
Yeah. And
The
here we are,
35
go
total stars, yeah.
right off the bat. Paracusia going for Bomb King. Punkay going for Bomb Clip. Let's see if he goes back in. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like he's
back
going for
in.
Bomb King now.
All right.
So that might be star number 1 from each stage. It might be cannons. It might be both. Row 5 showing off both, but probably would have wanted to get the castle roof at the beginning, but maybe they just didn't notice it in time.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what the plan is here yet, but surely it will unfold. Row 5 kind of not that bad. Rematch with Koopa the Quick is not that long. Red Coin Star on SSL is not too shabby. 9 cannons is, kind of works well with star number 1 from each stage.
Yeah, it does work really well because the requirements for the BOB cannon and the JRB cannon both require you get star number 1. And then also with Womp's Fortress, you have to get star number 1 so that you can get the tower star to unlock that cannon. So star number 1 with cannon's usually pretty decent.
And players just here to get a couple quick stars right on each other's tail, both with pretty impressive movements. Picking up 2 quick ones.
Oh,
Paracusia.
did Para try to go to CCM with only 2 stars, or I guess he's going to the slide now.
I wonder what the plan is.
So
here.
I would look for possibly CCM stars or Castle Secrets, but I don't see Castle Secrets on this card. I'm guessing he has probably like 4 stars from BOB, 4 stars from CCM, perhaps.
Yeah, that definitely is what it looks like here. Punkay going for texture setup. Quick star and Womps. Oh no, not getting it though.
But Wild Blue is a really good backup.
Definitely.
But he'll have to hit it next time or else he'll have to climb all the way back up.
Ooh, and I'm seeing a 200 IQ suggestion in chat from Oddme. For row 5, you could go to Cloud Stage Cannon, fall down, and then get the castle roof.
That's not bad. The only problem is you'd have to go up and then do the 50-star door BLJ again, which I
true.
don't like, but you wouldn't have to spend all that time leaving the castle or dying
Ooh.
after the cloud cannon. So it's not bad. It's arguably pretty good. I personally wouldn't do it because 50-star door BLJ is not my strongest.
Okay, on
Pair
his
with the
third
really
try.
nice wall kicks will work, and CCM looking solid. Yeah,
so
the mistake from Paracusia accidentally going to CCM early and then going to the slide, definitely like not losing that much time because of Punkay's mistakes on Canalist. They kind of are evening out here.
yeah, I agree. Punkay definitely losing a good fair amount of time on the canonless setup. So if Paracusia gets 4 stars here, that's pretty much a confirm. He might get an extra star, just to get 8 to go to Dark World.
Yeah, he might go up to 9 stars actually, before Dark World, because he might want Wing Cap, right? He might do another slide star, so that after Dark World he can get Wing Cap for the rest of BOB. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, there's a good amount of freedom here. It's still hard to tell whether he wants column 4, row 3. But it definitely is looking like he's going for 4 stars.
I personally
each.
like. I like column 4 a decent amount. The one problem is All Stars and BBH. You have to get Vanish Cap, and then BBH isn't really known for being fast.
Yeah, and 5 stars in SL. That's actually kind of fast. You could use also at least 4 of the All Stars from BBH to work towards, or sorry, 3 to work towards.
How do you feel about column 5 actually trying to draw a little bit of attention to that? I think it's not bad. Because 6 stars in Wet Dry World, you don't need the Vanish Cap for that.
Yeah. And
Red Coin Star and BBH, I'm pretty sure you can get that without doing the hunt. Well, you would do the hunt anyway for star number 1. 100 Coin Star and Rainbow Ride can be done with Cruiser as well. That's star number 1. That's not bad.
Yeah, column 5, not too bad. Definitely a good amount of synergy.
Yeah.
Punkay, okay, Para leaving after getting 4 stars, pretty much confirming he wants.
He's gonna get the other slide star here.
Yep, can't get into Dark World yet.
Yep.
I think Punkay might also be doing the same thing, but he chose to get 7 quick stars so that he may. Well, actually, I don't know. I'm not quite sure what's going on here yet.
Yeah, they might be doing the same thing. I'm not sure yet. What will probably happen is Para will be at 8 stars here. He'll do Dark World, go back down to BOB, do the Cooper race and open the cannon, and then go get Wing Cap so that he can do the 2 Sky Jump stars, the Secrets and the Box Star, if I had to guess.
Yeah, that was my first thought. He's 2 stars deep now.
He's heading to Womps instead.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I mean, both players inexperienced with bingo, right? I'm not sure this was actually worth it instead of just taking extra trip back to like the Wing Cap area, but it's possible he wants to do something here as well. I don't know what he'd be doing here though.
Going for Wild Blue.
Oh yeah, he's
just
getting a really fast star here is all he's doing.
So might go get Red Coin Star in
Dark World
by chance.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. He was just thinking after Dark World.
Big boy jive.
Yeah, that's a bonk into the stairs.
That is a little bit of a bop. Okay, interesting movement here to get over.
Yeah, Para knows what he wants to do, right? He has his row selected and he knows what he needs, but it's just the decision making maybe not quite there because of the lack of experience with bingo. He just hasn't been able to like make the star counts work as cleanly as he'd like.
Yeah, I think actually this is going to work out pretty well for him though. He's going to be 10 stars deep. Then he can grab a Wing Cap.
Yep, he doesn't have to do a 3rd trip back to BOB this way.
Right, then he goes to BOB, 2 stars, and then BBH is already there. All set.
Yeah, he doesn't have to do Koopa race now.
Yeah, can grab a quick secret, well, relatively quick secret star. Ooh, okay, a little spicy
Oh,
here.
okay. Yeah.
But very experienced player, not going to die that easily in Dark World.
Yeah, depths in Dark World are really scary in races.
Okay, Punkay 11 deep, going right for the wing cap. Interesting. Just wants that wing cap. So
It's kind of
Punkay, go ahead.
Oh, I was just thinking it's kind of weird to be about 10 minutes in and neither player's marked a goal yet. But most of, I'm guessing that like both of the rows that they've picked are kind of slow cookers, right? Later into the bingos when you start really cleaning up.
Yeah, definitely appears to be the case here. Punkay still hasn't done Dark World. Para up a Dark World, but Punkay working on his other 2 stars from VOB. Both definitely looking to get 4 stars each from VOB and CCM goal. But I'm not really sure whether they want row 3 or column 4. I think personally I would go for row 3.
I kind of like row 3. I don't think it's bad. And they can make sure that after BOB, they can have, you know, BBH will be open so they can get that going downstairs to basement. And then what they do is they just, they use BBH to help with their star counts so then they can get MIPS as fast as possible. Just get Vanish Cap, and then they can also skip Dar Docs 100 if they want.
So, okay, Para ledge grabbed on the button, and the button did not touch the bottom. I don't know. He quit out before it clapped down. I don't know if that's a problem or not. I guess we'll find out.
No, I think that it's just like as soon as like the button starts like moving down, it's fine to quit out. It doesn't have to go down all the way.
Okay. Punkay taking it first, but still has a Dark World to do.
Yep.
It's looking like Paracusia may be in the lead right now.
I kind of yeah, I'm not quite sure. Punkay has, you know, a much nicer star count right now too, and he could have 14 stars after Dark World if he wanted. Just grab 1 from BBH, and then he's already at 15 for MIPS.
Yeah, and he has no more business left. Okay, but he's going right down.
Yeah, he doesn't really realize he hasn't beaten Bowser yet. Gonna have to go back up. Both players having routing difficulties here.
Yeah, definitely. Go ahead.
Just forgetting important parts of the game.
And it's not that surprising. Honestly, from what we've seen, there's a lot of complex aspects of bingo, and both players, not really a whole lot of bingo under their belt. They have done a lot of 120, a lot of 70, both obviously very talented.
Oh,
but
no,
Punkay Jones.
All the way down the elevator. I have to go back up.
I'm saying he's talented, showing me that he's not that talented, a little bit washed up, but trying his best.
Yeah, he is trying his best.
Putting a fight up, but it looks like Paracusia may beat him through that door.
Ooh, Punkay busting out the no reds in Dark World, looking pretty hot.
Okay, Para with the All Stars and BBH. Not quite sure if he's gotten All Stars and BBH. Might have to fact check that one.
Yeah, I don't think that BBH has been done yet.
Okay, and Para going right down, marking All Stars.
He might grab Vanish Cap and then go back to BBH.
Oh, I forgot he will need the Vanish Cap.
Yep.
Pretty clean execution going over to the spot and marking the box properly. It's all good in the hood. Okay, going to be joining him. It'll be interesting to see what Punkay does. I actually forgot that you would need the Vanish Cap for All Stars and BBH. Had a little bit of a brain fart there. But Punkay also isn't necessarily going for column 4. He could be going for row 3.
You need Vanish Cap for both row 3 and column 4 because you need Vanish Cap for Wet Dry World.
Oh, yep. Good point. So no matter what, gonna need this Vanish Cap. Para opting to do it with reds.
I mean, it's not a bad decision, right? He needs 15.
Oh,
no! Para, not with the best angle there. Unfortunately, not able to wall kick there. Takes a spill in the water.
Rest in pepperoni pieces. Paracusia.
But yeah, as I was saying, this star is actually not bad to get because he needs 15 stars for MIPS. And, you know, he doesn't exit the level when he gets the star. Or, like, he needs to get the Vanish Cap anyway, so exiting the level with the star is good.
Yeah, Punkay not caring to do the star here.
I mean, Punkay is also up 1 star. Oh no, Para with the spill again. He can't quite control his sauce, falls off the elevator. Phaser Laser with the raid.
Oh, thank you very much, Phaser Laser, for the 20-man raid. We've got a lot of Fire Low lit. Fire Low lit.
Yeah. So Punkay definitely with a lead here.
A lot of fire sparking up in this chat.
Not much of a lead, but he is up. You know, Vanish Cap over Para. Para deciding not to keep the wall kicks going, wants to keep it controlled. All right, going for the side flip strat here. This is quite a bit harder than the triple jump dive. Yeah, that's a rip, and he's gonna get the text.
So Punkay confirming he's going for column 4.
Oh no, not the wall kick there.
Para might be going for row 3.
Yeah, it's hard to know, right?
I feel like him going for that star is kind of a sign, perhaps, but we'll have to see. Because that star was unnecessary if he's going for column 4. What do you think?
Yeah, it was unnecessary if he's going for column 4.
So if he's just here for reds and gets out, then
we saw some problems with the star count from Para already, so he might have just thought it was a good idea and didn't really realize that didn't work out well with star count. We'll see what he's up to here. Looks like he's going for the boo hunting. Oh no, maybe he's just going for reds. No, he's hunting the boos for sure.
So definitely column 4 as well. Punkay with a little bit of a lead. Those Vanish Cap spills added up quite a bit.
Yeah, he didn't even need the star there.
Yeah, that was perhaps it was just a autopilot sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. If I'm gonna be like, in my personal opinion, I think that row 3 is stronger than column 4. But I don't know. Both players, you know, very strong, very good at Mario. They could show me. You know what? Column 4 is better.
Yeah, the All-Stars and BBH for column 4 kind of leaves me a little bit sad, but at the same time, 5 stars in DDD plus All-Stars in Witch Eye World versus All-Stars in BBH plus 5 stars in SL. I think that there's less work to be put in for column 4, SL being a very quick 5 stars. Ready coin star in SSL, not too shabby.
Yeah, it's not bad at all, and they already have Wing Cat from BOB.
Oh, Punkay with the kick. Oh
no, getting crushed.
Getting clapped.
Did he grab the blue coin yet?
Oh.
Okay, there we go. I thought it was gone, yeah.
Thank you, West Hines, for the 1 Pog champ bit.
Yeah, Para definitely didn't need Vanish Cap Reds, but it's all right.
Just kind of showing that, you know, the bingo muscle has not been exercised.
Yeah,
that much for Para.
You always kind of want to be. Yep.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm just, especially at the beginning of your bingo, right? You want to think about star counts constantly. You want to think about 8 stars for Dark World, 10 stars for Wing Cap if you want it, 12 stars for BBH if you want to go there. Mm-hmm. You also have to think about 15 stars for MIPS. You got to think about, you know, 3 stars for CCM, 3 stars for JRB. It's a lot.
There is a lot to keep contained. And if you aren't deep in the culture, you might miss it, as we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you've been playing for years, these details kind of go to the back of your head. You don't really think about them anymore. And it's an interesting dynamic.
From what I've seen here, Paracusia's 100 coin's been a lot nicer than Punkay's.
Yeah, definitely saving some good time here. And a nice
kind of interesting that both players opting for the mirror matchup in the rows. So Punkay already showing though that his routing has been a little bit better than Para's. It's just that that Vanish Cap red star really hurt Paracusia.
Oh, synced up star grabs here from the gentleman.
Yep.
Beautiful stuff. So Punkay exactly 1 star up over Para, but it was a quick bookcase star. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe
No,
yes.
he did the eyeball star.
Oh, yep. Never mind. That's right. Commentator not actually paying attention, but at the same time actually paying a lot of attention, just testing
mean-
the other commentator to see if he's watching, and he is. So.
You pass some bookcases on your way, so could be argued, right?
It could be. Probably wouldn't hold up in court very well, but not.
Well, I
Not-
mean, it's not even called like bookcase star. It's called the haunted books.
Well
so
Now you've
So,
got
I
me
mean-
convinced.
yeah, you're fine, man.
Okay, Punkay with a beautiful boo kill, got the kill and the ground pound right where he wants it.
Hera also killing the boo, the different boo though, on the balcony.
For those wondering, this is not a part of the tournament. This is part of Mario Monday, a little showcase race.
Yep.
Bingo best of 3 between two SM64 Titans. Not necessarily the best bingo players, but arguably
Good at
some
the
of the
game.
best 120 players.
Yeah. And we've seen that, you know, they definitely have been making some bingo errors, but the cool thing about 120 star runners and bingo is that they can take goals that you would think are slow and make them really fast.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, Punkay. Okay, he's good. I thought he might have been slipping off the roof there, but he's good. I think he might just have 1 star left here, and he'll be done with All-Stars and BBH. And he can kind of just start cruising. We'll need to go to SSL to get a quick red coin star, but I mean, he needs to get MIPS anyways.
Yeah, he'll get red coin star in SSL, and then when he pops out, he'll catch Mips going on his way to Dire Docks.
And okay, now marking it in on the board. All-Stars and BBH done first, but there's still a lot of things left here for Para to possibly catch up on. Bits red coin star, no joke. Red coin star on SSL, no joke. It can be very difficult.
They're both pretty hard.
5 stars in SL. What is that? They have
That's
vanish
just-
caps, and they can get
that's just like
Igloo.
they don't have Igloo is not a good decision, I don't think. You just do the normal 70 star with reds as well. So Whirl from the Freezing Ponds, Deep Freeze, Red Coins, Snowman's Head, and Chill with the Bully.
I don't know, man. Red coins is kind of long. That's like a 30-second star. Igloo's like 18 seconds.
Is it really 18?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So then Igloo instead of Red Coins, that actually works out pretty nicely then. But I mean, maybe Igloo a little bit harder. Oh, Punkay trying to stay alive desperately.
Doing it. Barely. Living on a prayer. Para now going to be joining him in SSL. So Punkay right off the bat. Okay, Andy's doing the
The older Reds.
yeah, older Reds, still a solid route and pretty consistent. The new Reds route is a little scary, but we'll see if Para goes for it. He is a pretty nutty guy, likes to stay updated on the strats, so I wouldn't be surprised if he busts it out.
He definitely was practicing the new Reds. You know what's actually kind of funny is we call the route that Punkay's doing the old Reds route, but it's not even that old. It's actually fairly new as well.
Yeah, the Reds have gone through honestly a lot of change over the years. We'll see if Para can bring it to light. What does he want to do? And also going for the classic.
I mean, it is a bingo race, right? Race is the key word. They want to keep the major mistakes to a minimum.
Mhm.
So losing a couple seconds is a lot better than dying and losing a minute.
Okay, with the MIPS grab, going to be moving right along through DDD and Fire C, and then he's got 5 stars in SL, and then a red coin star in bits, and he's set. Here also wrapping up Punkay with a nice MIPS clip. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Letting go of the MIPS, accidentally bumping on the wall there.
I think that Punkay not on pace for sub 30. So maybe not the kind of time he was looking for here, but should be like in the lower 30s, which is still a really good time.
Yeah, it's not looking too shabby. Paracusia, oh, the MIPS going the other way. Did not want that to happen. How quick can he catch this? Oh!
Oh, that is a mistake to be sure. There's a cheeky little like circle movement where you can land to get MIPS
slippery
going
bunny.
this way.
Buttered up.
Punkay's going for a front sub here.
Manly man.
It saves, you know, a little bit of time if he can do it right. Let's see if he can make it work. Wow, that was insanely fast. But misses the star. A
not
lot of
gonna be
dust. Turns around. In that
Probably
bag.
not saving much time over back sub, but still looks cool. Punkay with the flashiness. Para also with a pretty quick MIPS clip once he was able to grab that sucker.
Yep.
Punkay in fire seat.
Punkay's
Moving
up
along.
a full sub-star on Paracusia, though, so that's a really good amount of time.
Okay, no stranger to fire C, no reds. Definitely looking pretty comfortable with this movement. Did have a little bit of 16-star in the past. But this is going to be really
He
close
should
here.
maybe make this. Yeah, but he doesn't get the right wall kick frame there.
Pancake, pine cone, prune juice.
Wait a
He's in-
second. Doesn't he need the red coin star here? What is he doing?
Bits red coin star.
Oh, okay. No? Wait. Okay, I thought I saw Biff's red coin.
Co-commentator unable to read properly. Might need to send him back to school with some sponsorship money.
Just one letter less than Bowser in the Fire Sea, okay?
Co-commentator heavily offended. Might have to write an apology letter. Could be receiving a warning here from the GSA staff. Agitating the co-commentator. Para also looking like he's not going to be able to nab an early Ellie's. Thank you, Phaser Laser, for the 6 bits bub.
So Paracusia also gonna have to wait here. No time lost for Punkay. Kind of unfortunate for Para. Maybe he could have saved a good amount of time there. Got a little closer.
A little dicey.
Honestly, besides BLJ's, I don't know if I see Punkay losing the lead here. Punkay known for his consistency, and I don't know, you don't have to do like SL 100 coin, which is pretty much the hardest star there. And very comfortable with Bowser in the Sky Reds. So we'll see what happens, but I think Punkay should probably be able to clutch it out with this kind of lead.
Yeah, Punkay looking really strong. Para did go for the pole glitch. That was a pretty big boy move, but unfortunately did not play out in his favor. Definitely could have saved them some good time. And Punkay right away going for Igloo Star. Looking so crisp. So beautiful. Oh, butter bonk. Okay, little shaky.
Yeah, Igloo showing us he doesn't want to play nice, throwing in those walls and those close spaces. Kind of hard to navigate, honestly.
Definitely. Without a doubt.
So Para is down about 1 Igloo Star and a little bit of castle movement here. Oh, Punkay bonking there, trying to get over the mountain cliff there. Not quite able to. Gonna have to do a backup here, kicking up the ledge. All right. Yeah, but it's these kind of mistakes that Punkay needs to avoid if he doesn't want to lose to Paracusia here. Paracusia, you know, accelerating right on his tail.
Yeah, very beautiful Snowman's Head. Punkay still has not done Snowman's Head.
Yeah.
There is some room to slip up there. It can be a tricky star. Thank you, Wes Hines, for the 5 bits, sir.
All right, here's Punkay's attempt at Snowman's Head. Like you said, a bit of a spill there, yeah.
Okay, but Para also slipping a little bit here.
But a quick backup for Punkay.
Up there. Ooh, and Top Kekto dropping in some, I want to say 10 bits.
Yep.
Or Paracusia, cheering him on with the cheers. Paracusia making it happen here in the Igloo. Also, slipping a little bit. Just a little bit shaky. Punkay needing 1 more star after this one, and then he can go up to bits. Looking like he wants a 30-minute time here. It's going to be kind of close. We'll need to move very quickly.
All right, Para, what do you got here? Going over the edge here. Oh, no, just misses the box. Yeah, it's actually pretty hard to hit it. And
Punkay clicking in that goal. 1 left here. Bits, red coin star. I don't know about the 30 minute. I think it's gonna be,
No, it's gonna be probably like a 31.
yeah, I think a very low 31 for Punkay, which honestly not that bad. I've actually been sitting with Punkay and watching him do some bingos offline just for fun, and I think the best time I saw was either a 32 or a 31. I don't know if I
Okay.
saw a sub 30, so definitely not a bad
Punkay
time at all.
getting the 50-star door BLJ first try as well. Punkay definitely very comfortable with bits reds. So we probably won't see like a death or anything like that, or forgotten coin. We've seen some forgotten coins in the bingo
Punkay not
tournament.
able to get the BLJ. Thought he was up
Punkay
there.
relining up. Perhaps doesn't want to go into wet dry world. All right,
And
he's up there. Though Para, just some castle movement behind here.
Yeah, if he gets quick BLJs, he'll be right on Punkay's tail, and you know, bits red coins, no star to laugh at.
Also, Bowser throws can be really tough. Oh, Para might just barely clip with that.
That looks good to me. There it is.
Okay. So it'll come down to Bowser in the sky. Oh, Punkay taking a fall. This is where it starts, man.
Okay.
Let's see if he can hold it together. You know, Punkay, very high level top player, all of those things. So pretty good at keeping the mistakes to a minimum.
Para running into the same error though here on the BLJs. Punkay.
Oh no, Punkay taking
down.
a death. Oh man, kind of looking like a.
But Para can't get the BLJ. Punkay still
capitalize. Come on, Para.
Para unable to get this BLJ to work out.
Okay, he's up there. He's up there.
Okay, all right, and right on Punkay's tail.
He's down maybe like 10 seconds, I'd say.
Wow.
Maybe a little less. It could come down to a throw.
It could, very well could, Pit. I'm not sure what's gonna happen here. There is no script.
Oh no, Punkay with the same mistake here. Can't get on the elevator. Wow.
Okay, Punkay playing the game. Paracusia also playing the game here. Oh,
Punkay with some mistakes, yeah. Not looking very good. Para right on his tail. He's saved time here in bits so far. I think a little bit.
Yeah, gaining on him. These are going to come down to throws.
Yep. Punkay has to hit all throws if he wants to be safe from Para.
Making him right up there on that pole. No hesitation. I wonder if they know how close it is right now.
I don't know. I personally wouldn't want to check.
Thank you, Not Me Out, for the 6 bits. Cheering for Punkay. Para taking his time on the elevators here.
Well, I'm sure Punkay saw, oh man, Para like marks the goal and I'm not even in the Bowser fight yet. That's probably really scary.
Yeah. Punkay in the driver's seat though. If he gets these throws, he's good, but...
Yeah, I don't know, man. Anyone can miss a throw.
True.
Even Punkay misses throws.
It'll be interesting to see if there's any missed
throws.
throws.
Is that a miss?
Nope. Okay,
No.
barely hitting. Monka S for sure. People getting sweaty in the chat.
That one's good. That one's good.
One more for Punkay here. It's looking good, and that is it.
Wow.
Punkay. Wow.
That was a close one.
Para definitely could have done it. The BLJ's not treating them very nice. Had one going, but then just stopped.
Oh, that throw's not going to make it. That
Bowser's going to be slipping down. Pancake. GG's, but it's not over yet. This is a best of 3.
Yep.
An opportunity
what a close first race.
Yeah, no, both players definitely demonstrating that they're capable of picking a pretty okay goal. And routing, you know, questionable at times, but overall able to keep it together with solid gameplay.
Yeah.
Okay, with a 32-17. Despite falling out of Sky. Yes, it is a new card. GG's to these fellas. We'll see if they're ready to get right back into it for a game 2. Yeah, they both
you could imagine, you know, how they feel after such a close race too. It'll be interesting to see. You know, Punkay winning a close race, definitely having the momentum, but could be a little bit more nervous with Para on his tail now.
Yeah, Para demonstrating he's no force to be reckoned with, but here we are getting right back into it. Both players are ready, clearing out their files, and it will be time to go.
Mm-hmm.
really, really good game one. Definitely looked like it was going to be Punkay's, but Punkay fallen. But it's all in the past now. Punkay up 1 game. Paracusia here to prove something. Good luck, fellas. Here we go.
Yeah, let's get into it, boys.
All right, so
I already
Ooh.
kind of noticed row 3 a little bit. 3 100 coin stars, and you got red coin star and JRB, 100 coin star and lethal lava land, star number 1 from each stage, and 6 in Wet Dry World. I think that's not bad because with star number 1 from JRB, you need that to unlock red coin in JRB. Lethal lava land 100 is one of your 100 coins. Wet Dry World, you can do a fast 100 coin, and that's really nice too. And you could do, like, for example, like CCM 100 with the slide star, and that's star number 1 as well. That's not bad.
row 3 actually is looking pretty strong.
Yeah, pretty spicy.
What else do we have here?
Column 4 is pretty good, except the 30 lives thing. But the thing is, with Peach's slide ×2 is you can get a quick 6 lives while doing that. That helps a little bit.
Well, players with a nice Lakitu skip. Yeah, column 4 actually doesn't look bad at all. Peach's slide ×2, really quick. 5 cannons, super quick. All Stars and HFC, the only long one. But, I mean, some nice synergy with star number 1 from each stage. If they know their lives, I wouldn't be surprised if we went for column 4, but I know Punkay definitely does not know his lives, and I wouldn't be surprised if Para didn't know his lives either. So they're probably going to stay away from that one.
Okay, both players going for bomb clip. We're seeing a pretty decent sync here from them. Yeah, 30 lives is a really rough goal. You just need to know where all the lives are, and it has to make sense in your row, right? They're not getting vanish caps, so you can't farm lives there, which is unfortunate, but you can get them. You can get a lot in all the Bowser stages. You can get 6 from Peach's slide doing it twice. Any 100 coin star you do will give you 2. It's not that bad.
And here we see Punkay going for a Peach's slide.
Yeah, he might be going for Peach's slide ×2. He might not be doing it with 30 lives, or he might just not know that Peach's slide is really good for lives if you have 30. I'm not quite sure what's up here.
I did not know that until you mentioned that.
Yeah, you hit the blue coin switch, and you grab a 1-up on your way down, and
hitting the blue coin switch spawns one, or what?
No, it's just having 50 coins when you finish gives you a life.
Oh, I did not know that was a thing.
Well, it's like you get a life for every 50 coins you finish a level with, so.
Oh, okay. Oh, Para fallen, taking damage. Commentator not knowing basic information. Para really struggling to get up here.
Yeah, Para not having the best 100 coin here to start it off. I wonder what he's up to. He could be on row 3, and he could... no. Okay, he's definitely going for a higher coin count here. He's going for... I think we have a 130 coin and a 140 coin in each stage, so it's hard to know what he's on yet.
I don't think
did he throw the box? If he didn't throw the box, then he's doing 130. If he did throw the box, then he's doing 140.
I thought you got a life for every 100 coins. That was a...
No, you get 2. You get 2 for a 100 coin star.
Fantastic. Well, here comes Paracusia. It's looking like it's 130 coins, and I don't know where he's going to find these coins. He might be able to get the rest over here. There is a piranha and the 8 coin ring.
So Paracusia opted to not get the 100 coin star. I'm not sure why. Because you want stars early. You really want them for, Dark World and stuff.
Okay, and here he goes.
He might be doing it with, Womp King, perhaps.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I agree with that decision, even kind of.
Okay. Pet very aggressively not agreeing with Para.
He needs 8 stars for Dark World, and that's gonna hurt him.
Yeah, that definitely was a free star, just wagging its tail, showing off its stuff. Para not worried. Punkay going right for Womp King. It could look like column 4 for Punkay, maybe. Womp King.
Yeah, he got Peach's slide, star number 1. He didn't kill Bomb King, but he can always go back, and he can open that cannon. He can open the Womp's Fortress Cannon, since he's already done one of the stars required to get that. And it looks like he's going for the top of the tower here, so he might be going for the Wom's Fortress Cannon. That's not bad. Wom's Fortress, all really fast. He could pick up a really quick one in CCM as well when he does the slide. What you can do is you can go down the slide, you can go up to the cannon, then go back down to the star.
And Paracusia in the chat typing brain fart could be in reference to not
The
picking
100
up
coin.
100.
I mean, at the very least, right? He's in Wom's Fortress. Really fast stars here. And almost definitely, you know, we'll be able to pick up a few in like CCM to cover himself.
So Punkay opening up a cannon.
Yep.
Getting wild
So
blue.
what he's probably going to do here is he's probably going to not do CCM, I guess. It's not that bad because he doesn't need it, but
Well,
we'll see what happens.
If he is doing column 4, then he does need star number 1 from each stage, so he'll be there.
Oh yeah,
anyway.
he does. Oh yeah. So he has to do Bomb King and he has to do CCM. He might as well do those cannons with them too.
Yeah, Punkay, looking like
He
he's
doesn't
got some
have-
extra stars.
He doesn't have to do the BOB cannon, but he could just like re-enter it, get the cannon, exit stage, and go to basement. That'd be pretty good too.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what his plans are. If he is doing column 4, I'm curious where he plans on getting a lot of his lives. Last time I checked, Punkay not the most knowledgeable on the live situation.
Yeah. Definitely haven't seen him farm lives anymore, like anywhere before. So.
And another interesting thing worth noting is both of these players are on Japanese.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they know all of the star number 1 from each stage.
Yeah, that's why I
guess-
like to play English for Mario Bingo.
Yeah, both players going out on a limb. So Punkay, with 2 slides completed, has not marked that goal. I wonder if he even cares about it. Maybe it was just for stars.
That would be interesting.
Oh, falling
Oh,
again. Punkay
no.
not sure how to maneuver past these elevators. Clearly something has happened here.
Yeah, that's 2 for 2 spills in Dark World. Paracusia having a little bit of troubles getting up to this penguin. Gonna be getting his 8th star needed for Dark World entry.
So Paracusia might be going for column 5. I think that's the better out of column 5 versus row 5.
Oh, well, you know, he also has access to TLBR if he wants. Top
That's
left,
true.
bottom right. But
Also,
I think that
remember
top left,
ride.
bottom right is super bad. I wouldn't touch that.
Yeah, that one's looking a little bit spicy. All Stars Rainbow Ride, a big bop right to the
He's-
face.
Well, Paracusia is definitely on column 5 now, I think, because we would have seen him race the penguin while in CCM.
Oh, yep, that's true.
He could be on top left, bottom right, but I just don't know. I feel like that row's not great because 30 lives doesn't even really work well with the row.
Yeah. All right, Punkay in CCM. What
Mhm.
is this man's plan?
Star number 1 in the cannon, probably.
Not a bad choice. Star number 1 being the slide star, I believe.
Yep, you just go down the slide, open the door, go up to the cannon, and then go back down to the star and you leave.
2 cannons deep. Okay.
Well, this is a fast star too, right? He might be just like getting stars for upstairs, but if he's on column 4, you wouldn't need to.
Yeah,
I don't
be
think.
getting all stars in HMC. Oh, flying really high. Okay.
Okay, he's fine.
Good.
He does know about the breeze all the way up to the bob-omb though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Punkay.
It might be a small routing error from Punkay, or he might be confused and thinking that this is star number 1.
Oh,
A
almost
ground pound from
pounding.
Punkay. Yeah, that could have been a death.
Ground pound.
We haven't seen the JRB star from Punkay yet, right? So maybe he isn't on column 4.
Yeah, Punkay being kind of cryptic right now, leaving CCM with the penguin and a cannon.
Yeah, the only cannon goal I see on this card is
Oh.
open 5.
Yeah, I think he's doing row 1.
He might be row 1.
and 5 castle secret stars.
I
He
mean,
already
yeah,
has 2.
they work with Peach Slide, right? So what he'll do is 2 Peach Slides, Toad Star, Mip Star, and then maybe upstairs Toad, since he has All Stars and THI. That would work pretty well, actually.
So gonna grab maybe a couple
yeah.
quick stars here in SSL with the cannon. Might as well.
Talon Star is really good here with SSL Cannon. I would actually leave THI Cannon is one that you're going to get, and SL Cannon. No, actually, you don't have to SL Cannon, and he doesn't have Vanish Cap, so it's not that great to get, actually.
Yeah, THI is solid. Could maybe do TTM. TTM or Wet Dry World are both somewhat quick.
Well, he has... what cannons does he have now? CCM, Womp's Fortress, and SSL?
Yep.
He'll definitely do THI. And I'm not sure about his 5th cannon. He has some choices, though.
I think TTM might be the quickest out of like Wet Dry World versus SL, because you can just die right away.
Yeah, I would prefer to do TTM.
Ooh, Para with the spicy pillarless.
Oh yeah,
super
that was
quick.
really fast.
So Para pretty much confirmed here for column 5, getting a quick 4 stars in SSL, and then we'll be moving on.
Yep. Oh, okay. So he's actually doing SSL secrets here, and he's on Japanese, so sound glitch could be a factor here.
Yeah, a glitch that happens when you complete secret stars. He's good though. Made it out of the level, no big deal. Punkay just getting a couple extra stars here is going to get 100 coin in HMC, plus reds probably. So maybe gets this star, goes and gets Toad, and then does that in HMC. Toad would be another secret star for him.
Mm-hmm.
What other secret stars? Maybe get Wing Cap?
Mips, and he'll do Upstairs Toad, almost definitely.
Upstairs Toad.
Yep.
Upstairs
Toad is unlocked at 25. He'll have 16. He'll have 17 stars after DDD because he'll pick up the MIP star.
Yep.
So then after 7 THI stars, he'll have 24, and then after 5 in SL, he'll have 29, and he just picks up the Toad star whenever he wants.
Para again with the spicy movement.
Wow! Para with the amazing Talon Star movement.
Para really representing Blue Esports here. His gameplay, second to none. Not really slacking on advanced strats, picking up any of them where he can, get that juicy extra time, whether it be bingo, 120 or 70, carries across pretty well. Okay, working on HMC 100. Para 4 stars deep in SSL, needs 4 more here in HMC, and he is out of here. Coin star BBH though.
It'll be interesting if we see like an HMC BLJ, but I doubt it. Yeah, there's no need, right? You get this, you get Rolling Rocks, Amazing Emergency Exit, and then probably Christmas Miracle.
Yeah.
Christmas Miracle, I think, is around the same speed as the Toxic Maze BLJ, so like why would you even do Toxic Maze BLJ if you didn't have to?
Yeah, definitely would just be a flexing power move.
So, one interesting thing that Punkay could...
Oh! Instant BLJ from Punkay.
One interesting thing that Punkay could have done before entering HMC is he could have gotten the Toad Star, then entered, then he could have done not the I late route here, gotten the HMC 100 coin star, and then died instead of finishing off the red coin star to leave. And then he would have been at exactly 15 stars for MIPS as well.
He did get Toad Star.
He did get Toad Star? Okay. Okay, never mind. Commentator jumped to conclusions.
Yeah, commentator, a little bit asleep at the wheel here. Not a huge problem. I am here to cover his ace. Okay. Oh, all right. So,
Punkay's gonna have to do the really awkward ground pound here. Okay. He tried to do like a long jump wall kick, probably off of that to get on the box. That would have been really spicy.
Okay, can he get the ground pound here? That's a little low.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Rip.
All right, Paracusia now marking his 4 stars from SSL and HMC.
Rip.
Probably wants to go do Fire Sea and DDD now, and then we'll get BBH after the fact.
All right, there we go.
What do you think?
What?
Paracusia getting BBH red coin star after DDD and Fire Sea?
Yeah, it'd be better because he doesn't need it for like MIPS, and then he can just Yeah, it's better to get MIPS going towards DDD
Oh,
than doing a second trip down to basement and then having to, run around in a circle.
Paracusia really struggling with MIPS.
Yeah,
today.
he's had to do the backup grab here twice now.
But I
So-
mean, go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say we're gonna see Punkay grab the star here for the castle secret. So that should be 4 out of his 5.
Oh, Paris struggling with this MIPS clip. Punkay
Ooh,
advancing.
Punkay, yeah, having a really easy time with it.
Punkay moving pretty nicely along on his goals. Going to be
Oh
finishing up a
no,
whole lot.
misses a fast clip here, hits the text box. All right.
And
Second
Para
try.
right behind him. Wow.
Yep.
So Paracusia with a bit of work under his belt. 6 stars in
Yeah.
Wet Dry World, all stars in THI. Got some work ahead of him.
It feels like Punkay's row selection is more of like a cleanup row. Like you'll see like 5 stars in SL, that's really fast, and that'll be near the end. 5 cannons will be near the end. 5 castle secrets will be near the end. And then THI will be before all of those probably. And that's also really long. So like watch out for Punkay. He'll finish like way faster than you might think he will. Para though, a little more like gradual with his goal completion, I think.
Yeah.
I
Punkay
guess-
with a nice
yeah.
front sub, saving him even more time. Top Cack dropping some Pog champs. Thank you very much. And JJ for the bits. My good sirs. Yeah, Punkay looking pretty strong here. Definitely going to be cleaning up nicely. Paracusia will still need to do BBH, Red Coin Star, All Stars in THI, and 6 stars in Wet Dry World. Trying to go for the pole glitch, but can't do it.
Yeah, not quite working out. Possibly we could get some stars to, note that row 1 and column 5 are the selection if Milo is not asleep at the wheel.
Dusty Boy, Paracusia. Punkay again with a firstie, not able to secure the wall kick ledge grab there.
Yeah, interesting that we saw the same mistake twice from Punkay there.
Punkay is on row 1 and Para on all 5. We've got the stars now. Everyone's happy.
Both players not strangers to the ending here for no reds, making it look pretty nice. All right, there we go. Should be easy to keep track of what people are doing now.
Yeah, so Punkay will be going right upstairs. Paracusia still has a little bit of unfinished business. I'll be interested to see if Paracusia is familiar with the red coin route for BBH. Definitely a bingo exclusive.
It used to be done in 120 star, but I don't know if he was running at the time.
No, he definitely came after the BBH 100 update. Thank you, Top Cat Doe, for the 69 lucky good luck Pog Champ bits, bub.
All right, so both players done with basement now. Para going to be doing a lap through BBH though.
That's right. Or not. Maybe forgetting that he has to do that.
Yeah. I don't know about that. We'll see what-
Paracusia seems to just. There's a little bit of a recurring theme here with Paracusia. Brain
Mhm.
farts. A couple here and there. And this might be one of them. So Punkay opt in for Wet Dry World Cannon as opposed to TTM. Not sure how I feel about that.
Well, what he can do is he can get shocking arrow lifts here after he opens the cannon. He can just do like a double jump ground pound, and that's actually really fast. And he doesn't have to get anything in TTM. So
Yeah, he doesn't need to get anything necessary.
wall
okay.
kick. Ooh,
Oh,
that was cheeky.
okay.
That was cheeky.
Punkay looking like he's polished his strats here a little bit.
Misses the star though. Oh no, okay. The camera's just awkward.
I'm still on the fence about that one. I don't know, man. I mean, especially if he's planning on getting the 25-star Toad up here, he'll be right next to TTM anyway. And you don't have to do the star exit cutscene. You can just die right away after opening it.
Well, oh wait. No, he didn't. Oh yeah, he didn't need that star from Wet Dry World. Yeah, I was thinking like because Para needs stars in Wet Dry World, right? I was thinking that. Yeah. He didn't have to get the star there. TTM might have been a better decision, but I'm not sure.
Still not that. It's not that slow. Honestly, pretty close. If I were to guess.
Well, because he did that, because he got that star, it'll mean that he'll have 25 stars when he passes by Toad going to SL.
Ooh, okay.
Instead of having to go back to the Toad after SL. So it actually worked out pretty well. I think it was actually maybe the right decision.
That is a good point. I did not realize that. That will help with the flow for sure.
Thank you, Cheese05 for the host. Cheese05, an up-and-coming SM64 speedrunner.
Yep, just started.
Not very well known.
Making a lot of progress, though. Getting good at the game. Also juggling Celeste, and I heard he also has dabbled in OT 100%. But plays on N64. A little cheeky, if you ask me. Okay, it was a nice 100 here so far.
Cheese will be on for the non-stop 70-star best-of-3 race with Lunar Jump, the current world record holder for non-stop.
Yeah, Lunar Jump been hitting it pretty hard. That'll be an interesting one for sure. Oh, Paracusia. So Paracusia not going to be doing 100 plus reds. Looks like he'll prefer to just keep that to 100 plus secrets.
Yeah, I don't know why. He's obviously very experienced in 120 star. Maybe he's just feeling like, you know what? I'd rather just do reds by themselves for a race. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I would assume he is actually more. Wow, Punkay with the sicko kick, as they call it. No fear. Feeling himself right now. Feels confident about his row. Feeling fast.
Yeah, if you fail that kick, you die and you lose like 2 minutes.
So 5 stars in SL. How long do you think that is? Like 3 minutes? 2.5 minutes, maybe?
Yeah, like 2.5 to 3 minutes, something in that range.
Punkay, though, still has a couple of long ones left here. Wiggler and the Cooper race are quite a doozy. But so far, Punkay's looking hot in THI. No big mistakes.
Yeah, Punkay even doing the cheeky clip there to save a couple tenths of a second going to the box star.
There with the triple jump wall kick. Both players.
Yeah, both players
definitely high level gameplay.
Yeah, definitely showing that they are top players here. Not necessarily like top and picking bingo rows and routing, but when they're actually, you know, moving the guy and they know what they want to do, some of the best.
I agree.
It's actually kind of nice to see. Like they're kind of struggling in the castle, but when they actually are going for stars, they actually kill it. So it's this interesting reversal.
All right, he's good. Got the clip, even with a weird angle.
Wait, Paracusia is going for secrets by themselves here. What's going on?
Yeah, what is going on? Paracusia.
Oh, what he might do is get 100 coin by itself and then stage exit instead
Wait a minute.
Wait, he already got the star too. Wait, what's going on here?
Paracusia.
Oh, okay. I know what happened. He did 100 coin with secrets, right? And then he did red coins by themselves. And then he probably was on muscle memory thinking that he had to get secrets by themselves because he normally does 100 coin with red coins.
Paracusia with the lol in chat. Able to laugh it off. Realizes what has happened here. So what's he going to do now?
Does he even have a star left here? No. So stage exit here, go to BBH.
Yeah. Okay, there he goes. Can mark the 6 stars in Witch Eye World goal now. So Paracusia might be able to sneak up here. THI kind of a long goal. And red coin star here as well. I'm interested to see his route. Punkay wrapping up the all-stars in THI.
Yeah, just got like another one left, I think. Just the Koopa race.
Yep.
And then he'll grab Toadstar on his way to SL and then do SL. He's actually, wow. Punkay definitely on sub 30 pace right now, I think.
Yeah. Punkay moving quick. Para looks like he somewhat knows the red route. Went to the right room there first, but you typically don't go to this room second. I'm not sure how much it matters that this house is kind of organized that way, in which you just kind of have to go to every room. Okay, with the shell moves.
Might be actually kind of difficult to hit sub 30 here. It kind of depends on how fast SL is and how fast the BLJs are. It could be really close, but to pull out a sub 30 would be amazingly good.
Yeah,
I think we've
Punkay-
only seen one sub 30 so far in the whole tournament.
Was I? I think I was there for that.
Yeah, you were there.
Who got that? You remember?
Was it Pete? Or was it someone else? I'm
Okay,
not quite
Punkay
sure. I remember.
getting his 5th secret and all stars in THI. He has 5 stars in SL left, and he is done. Para, all stars in THI left. A little bit of a longer goal, but I mean, considering what we saw at the end of last game, it's not out of the question for Para to. Okay, Para malfunctioning here in the lobby. Not sure what he's doing.
So Para has a pretty long stage that he has to get before he can go to Tippy. THI is
Punkay, hello. Okay.
how long would you say THI is? Over 5 minutes.
Oh, Punkay falling, man, right off the bat. Not looking so strong in SL. THI about 6 minutes. I would expect
6
from
minutes.
Paracusia.
Okay. Yeah, Punkay definitely having the sub 30 slip through his fingers right now, I think.
Oh, Para with a little bonk. Also a little bit impeded by, is that a word? Impeded? Impeded? Reaching an impediment?
Impaired? I don't know.
Punkay, though, let's see if he can cross this gap. Yes, he can. He is good. Paracoup. Nice secrets. Impeded is a word. Okay. I've never used that word before, but it just felt like the word to use there. Thank you, Shadow.
Paragon bot is what he really needs to say.
That is a simpler way to put it. Definitely easier to understand. Thank you, Shadow, for the lucky bit. Wow, Para flying here, getting these coins, doing the newer THI 100 route, going to be saving some juicy seconds.
Yeah, won't have to get that pull. So, Punkay doing SL Reds does not have the Vanish Cap this time. Pretty chill star, you just cruise around.
Yeah. Mellow.
Yeah, definitely. All right, Para looking nice here, but these enemy kills and the coins are pretty crucial.
Right. Looking good.
Yeah, not bad.
Para playing pretty good right now, but Punkay, I mean, the fact of the matter is that Punkay is going to be wrapping up his goal here very shortly.
Definitely.
And definitely looking good for a sub 30 if he can get some quick BLJs.
He needs one more star here in SL. And then, I don't know. It's really hard, I think, to get sub 30 here.
We do also have to remember that since Milo syncs up the streams, the timer we're seeing on screen could not be a completely accurate representation of Punkay.
Well, that's true, but I'm thinking that it would only be like a second or two off, right?
Yeah, it'd be pretty minor. I think we'll see here shortly, though. Punkay moving on towards the stairs. And we've got some information. I'm spreading false information here, getting a bit of a spanking. Milo confirming that there actually is a sync on the timers, so the timer is correct. Everything's good in the hood. Nobody needs to panic except Punkay might need to panic.
Sub 30 definitely gone for Punkay, but he got a 31, I think, in the first bingo, and he can get a 30 here, so an improvement is really nice for him. Paracusia, struggling a little bit harder here. I think the bingo inexperience has really been hurting Para, but he's been playing like really well when he knows what he needs to do.
Punkay again hitting the invisible wall, going up the stairs.
Yeah, Punkay been getting bopped by the BLJs a little bit.
So Punkay actually got, I believe, a low 32 last race, so this will be quite a good step up.
Oh, was it? Oh yeah, he did take a spill, didn't he?
Did take a little spill. But here he goes. Looking hungry. Looking for that 2-0. Oh,
no.
Man.
Punkay in these elevators, man. Yeah.
I don't know
Really
what it
been
is.
struggling.
Could be a little scary to him, perhaps. Not exactly sure what the story is there.
All right, Punkay going for moving right side here. Wow, and he does get
Gets
it.
Feeling himself for sure.
Definitely busting out the strats here.
Looking
flexing
on
on
great pace
Para.
for 30. Really solid time for Bingo. Might be one of Punkay's best Bingo times. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, I don't know what his best time is, but a 30 is really solid.
Yeah, we'll need to ask him after the interview. Ooh, Para not quite able to get the clip.
Wait, I think maybe he already did the box, and maybe he thought he needed to go for the box star again, but
Searching around for the hole. There he
time for the
goes.
wiggler.
Okay, with nice throws. Needs one more here, and he will be done. And
That's a hit.
does get it. He's good.
Nice.
Okay, taking home a solid 2-0 victory over Paracusia.
Yeah, locking in that 30.
GG, nice little friendly competition between these players. You know, they are great friends. They talk a lot, and pleasure to have some fun competition.
Yeah, it's been some good stuff.
We'll see if we can get Pancake in here for an interview. I do want to take the time to announce I have officially announced the 16-star invitational. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your mom, tell your dad. There will be two brackets, two 16-man brackets, Division 1 and Division 2. If you're looking for more information there, you can check out the announcement video I've posted on my Twitter, my YouTube. So, yeah, it's lit.
Simply, plugging himself on the channel. Can't resist.
Yeah.
But
Out of control.
everyone hyped up over the Big Simp. Honestly, it's a nationwide event here in America. Donald Trump watches.
It's big stuff. Very big. Thank you, Brad Koff, for the 100 bits, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, Para finishing up his last start in THI. Just has a Bowser in the sky to go. Could get a 33, but probably a 34.
Yeah, we'll see if Pancake has any interest in talking with us tonight. I do have some questions for the man.
Well, he has to get in here for commentary anyway.
That's true. Okay, we'll be joining Pitt, swapping me out for... What do we have next, Pitt?
We have a non-stop Super Mario 64 70-star race between Cheese05 and the world record holder Lunar Jump. Lunar Jump, a lesser-known player, but both Cheese and Lunar Jump from Trinidad, so it's going to be the Trinidadian face-off here.
Ooh.
Yeah, who is the real Trinidad?
Wow. What a question. Can only be answered in one way, and that is through a best-of-3.
Yeah, definitely.
70.
And one thing, in case the players don't know what nonstop is, I'll just explain it really quickly. In Super Mario 64, when you collect a star that isn't like a castle secret or isn't a 100 coin star, you'll get kicked out of the stage. But in nonstop, you don't. You just keep moving like normal. So it completely changes the movement for every stage because you collect the stars and you just keep going.
Yeah, it ends up saving a whole buttload of time. I believe the world record is around 30 minutes. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, it's around there. It's like 30 minutes something, I think.
Paracusia here in the sky, taking off. Wrapping it up.
So Cheese could take the race from Lunar, but Lunar not to be slept on here, I think.
Yeah,
Lunar's been making some big plays, and he has the better time, so.
It is true.
Lunar, maybe lesser known, but people will see what he's made of here in this best of 3 coming up.
Well, we've got a lot of ones showing up in the chat. A 1 for Cheese, 2 for Lunar was typed, so of course, Twitch chat going to do their thing. A lot of ones coming in.
To be fair, 1 is always pressed more.
Okay, but here's the 2s. People bringing in the love for Lunar.
Okay.
And Paracusia, I landed it. There we go. I thought that part of the platform had already been dropped. Para wrapping it up, representing Blue Esports tonight. Honestly, gameplay execution. Sorry, excuse me. Gameplay
gameplay has been-
execution wise, solid.
Yeah.
The routing, questionable.
Yeah, he definitely got bopped by Bingo, but his gameplay was all really sick. And no stranger to, commentator just not letting the other one in. You go, man.
Pitt really upset. A lot of aggression on the mic. It will be good though. Punkay will be in here to calm it down a little bit. Para, I don't even know what I was gonna say. Actually, go.
I was saying, Para no stranger to swag strats, right? He went in there, he did double pillarless for God's sake. I mean, the man has balls. Thank you, Stala, for the $10 donation. Generic
Ooh.
motivational donation message. Also, the GA me. What?
Hi.
The game. Oh, okay. It was just spaced out. The game. Okay. Thanks, Streamlabs. Nice space there.
Punkay coughing up quite a bit.
Yeah, how you doing, Punkay? You pulled out a 32 and a 30. How was that for you? How's that been comparing to your offline by yourself bingos in the dark?
Please stop revealing that to a lot of people. I don't want my reputation to be worse than it already is. I might have to leave the community if more people know about this. So that can
Tell
end
your
my
friends,
career.
tell your parents, everybody.
No, don't tell anyone.
Punkay does bingos in the dark by himself.
Got him. At night.
So I'm pretty sure I barely could have gone sub 30 with that last one if I had like perfect VODs.
Yeah, maybe.
What is your best bingo time?
I got a mid 28.
Oh wow.
Ooh, that is
Okay.
super solid.
Nice. So this bingo practice definitely paying off for you. How was picking the rows? Were you able to settle on one both times pretty quickly?
Do you just pick one, or do you look at them all?
I'll look at it, and I'll basically what will happen is I'll look at it and I'll see eventually, like, it's usually pretty fast, but I'll see like a row or a column that I like, but after I find that one, I like look at the other rows and columns to see if there's a better one. If I don't see a better one, I just do the first one that I saw.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So you're
just
pretty
how
good
I
at
do
finding.
it.
You're pretty good at finding the decent rows, and then you're like, okay, I'll put that on the side, and if I don't
Yeah.
find a broken row, I'll go with that one.
Fair strategy.
So
Usually,
oh, okay.
usually the rows and columns that are like fairly simple are the ones where you get a lot of stars. I feel like I usually end up doing those, but this one, opening 5 cannons, I normally don't do that. I'm not too sure if my decision making on the cannons was the greatest. For some of them, I got the cannon that was like pretty close to a star that I already needed, because you need 15 stars for MIPS. So I was kind of doing like 2 things at once. I feel like the wet drywood one was kind of questionable though.
I think the Womp's Fortress Cannon was probably a little bit questionable, if I'm gonna be honest, because
you have to do like the 2 stars.
yeah. I probably would have just done like bomb clip, then cannonless, owlless, like wild blue, and then you can do like CCM, and you can get the CCM cannon there instead. But because you
have
also
to get another cannon somewhere though.
yeah, but you could have gotten one in like TTM, or you could have gotten one in like SL maybe.
I feel like my logic was just, all right, Womp's Fortress is a really fast area.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm just going to get these stars that really don't take that long, and I'm also going to get the cannon.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
Like, just when you know what you're doing, just having like a perfect route on the fly is like nearly impossible. It's really hard. Like, I'm constantly thinking about it, and I'll still like I'll still make some questionable decisions in the routing, but as a whole, I usually feel like I do pretty well.
Yeah,
I'm sure it could be better though.
It'll just take more practice, and you'll get better at it for sure.
Yeah.
So,
I'm actually like really new to bingo.
So, Para, how are you feeling after those bingos, man? We saw maybe a little bit of routing struggles from you, but we saw some really sick gameplay at times. Oh, he can't talk. Okay. Okay. Para's in the call, but he can't talk. Say it out in chat, man. I'll let the players, I'll let the viewers know how you're doing.
His neighbors are like fighting. That's why he can't talk. They're like throwing fists and shit.
Throwing fists.
No, I don't think they're actually doing that, but they're being really loud.
Let us hear. Nah, I don't know if that's the best decision. Yeah. Okay. So
Paracusia
yeah, you go simply.
saying he died in VC a bunch first race, as we all saw, and second race he just brain farted a lot, as we saw. But yeah, solid gameplay, solid race. Thank you both for joining us here tonight. It was a pleasure to watch, and it was a pleasure to commentate with Pitt. Sorry.
Well, I mean, Pancake was in the race, so
Yeah. So now we will be going to a short intermission, but don't go anywhere. We've got Cheese versus Lunar Jump nonstop 70 best of 3 with Pitt and Punkay on commentary. It's going to be lit.
yeah, we just need a couple minutes break to set everything up. So just get some water, go to the bathroom, and we'll be right back.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.